I would like it to be known that I'm only drinking a little bit of alcohol because I have to drive soon. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Life updates, since I haven't really been on here very much. Quite a bit has happened. There were a lot of things that happened, and from that exact moment in time, a lot of things branched out and became other things. So I had this really gigantic fight with my mom, and it was really catastrophic. I admitted some things that I had never talked about, and it started raising up a lot of different questions because I haven't talked to my dad in almost a year at this point. Because my grandma passed away. I went to her funeral. My dad was really pissed that I went because I brought Jacob, and it was this whole ordeal, and it didn't have to be. So I haven't talked to him in a long time. In my entire life, I've really tried to be somebody that I thought they wanted them to be. Like, I never drank alcohol before because I didn't want to upset my parents, and I thought if I did things that they wanted me to do, that I wouldn't, like, that they would somehow make me better in their eyes or something. I don't know. It was some crazy thing that I had in my head. So, like, I don't drink a lot. I am not using it to cope or doing anything, you know, harmful to myself, but I'm just enjoying the taste of it. And there was this wine that I tried the other day that was so good. Yeah, so like I wasn't drinking alcohol because of that. I wasn't really admitting a lot of feelings that I was having about my upbringing, about the church, about religion, about things like that. The other thing that's kind of bubbled up is that I have never really been like into gender like as a thing. Like it's never really been on my radar. I obviously wanted to act a lot more masculine when I was younger, and if you go back in some of my older videos, I'm talking a lot more like this, and I'm really deepening my voice to try to make me sound more butch. And when I go through drive-thrus, obviously, like, I'm a little more masculine. When I'm at work, I will deepen my voice and I'll project a little bit more, but like my actual resting voice, I feel like is kind of higher. It's not, I don't know. I don't think it's super masculine. I don't think I myself am a very masculine person. I think if you look back on old videos, I think I'm very, like, you can tell that's a mo. But I've kind of let go of that. And obviously I've been growing out my hair, which was never a thing I was allowed to do when I was younger, and when I was in constant communication with my parents. I would never have my hair this long. I'm planning on growing it out on the sides too. It just isn't quite, it's not quite there yet, but it's growing out. And yeah, I have really just embraced this idea of just living authentically life as me. I'm gonna be 30 in September, and I just really don't have time to pretend anymore like I'm somebody that I'm not, or that I don't want to try certain things in life. I've recently started to come out and identify and express my identification as a gender fluid, non-binary person, because I've never totally felt male, female, masculine, feminine. I've never really felt either one of those things, but I put on shows to try to make people feel like I was a certain way so that maybe they would accept me and be more, happy or proud with me or whatever. And I have really come to start to embrace this other side of me, and I'm working on presenting myself in different ways. And obviously there's gonna be things that I'm gonna need to learn and fine-tune and stuff like that, but I've really been feeling it and I've been embracing it, and it's been a really big shift for me in another direction of, wow, I've lived my life this way all the time, and now I'm wanting to live it this way. So I'm not gonna like change anything about my body or anything. Like I don't really feel either way, but yeah, it's definitely a big change for me. And I was realizing today that back when Violet Chachki was on television, and there was and right after the first episode, she was talking about how Michelle mentioned about how she didn't have any breasts, and Violet was really upset about that. That she was like, why do I have to have breasts on as a drag queen? Like, why can't I just be like this? And she went and did an interview that said the reason why she said she didn't like what Michelle said was because she didn't identify as male or female, and that she didn't really feel the need to present hyper feminine in that sense. And something in her comment really resonated with me, and I was like, wow, like that's really cool, because at the time I didn't have any really icons or anybody that I was looking towards that was like a gender fluid person, and she was one of them. And so that really resonated with me, and it took a couple of months, and I was like, what if I felt the same way? Like, what does that mean for me? And I just repressed it, kept it to myself, and I didn't really do anything with it. And then Billy Porter, over the last year, has been killing it with these crazy androgynous runways and just really changing what the idea of fashion is and what men can wear, what they can't wear, and really challenging a lot of those ideas. And it has really pushed me to be like, wow, look at these people that I admire that are living their authentic selves. Like, I want to be that way too. So I've been, you know, working on myself in that sense. But that's what's really been kind of the biggest things, you know, is I'm allowing myself to live authentically. I've tried to not let certain comments hinder me, or my own personal demons and thoughts pull me down. And, you know, I've just been trying to live my life authentically. There's some really big motivation going on, because I'm going to Japan in October. I'm really, really, really excited. I can't wait to go back to Japan, and my very good friend Jasmine's coming with me, and I can't wait. I said I didn't put a lot of alcohol in this, but I feel warm already. I feel really, really warm, and I put maybe this much. So, needless to say, I'm a lightweight. That's what's going on in my life. And I'm always wearing this shirt in all these videos, by the way, because I wear these shirts at work. So that's why I'm always wearing dark shirts, in case y'all were wondering. All right. Bye.